But
We will.
Take 346.
and that's how it starts. Today on the Meowcast, we have Sophie, a very long time member. We
Yo, yo,
also
yo.
have some other
Gucci gang.
randoms. Oh, they
Silence in the audience.
yeah,
Yeah.
very silent.
They don't want to participate just yet. They're going to be silent stalkers for
I think
this one.
yeah, I think they'll say something like when there's something great to say.
Exactly.
It's Trace's first time meeting. Oh, this is Sophie. That's how most people know you, right, Sophie?
Just Soph.
Soph.
Yeah.
I
That's
know
why I like
you.
Soph.
I know you as 80085.
I'm a number?
No, but we could get into that. So
I'm curious.
I sort of dug
Why
myself
did
a
you
hole
just give
there.
me a number, man?
I know, right?
I'm a human being.
Some ground rules at any time. You don't want to talk about something, you can say no.
No.
I don't know if you want to talk about 8085, but hey, be what it be.
I mean, I'm really curious about this.
Write that down, 8085, and you'll know what he's talking about.
8008.
What letters does that look like?
Oh. Wait, like boobies?
Boobies.
Yes.
Oh my god. Dead.
What have you?
Again, at any point in time, you are allowed
I did
to
not
say,
catch
I don't
that.
want to talk about it.
I didn't catch that right away. I don't know math.
No, but you've used the term before.
Yeah, boobies are cool.
Okay. I won't go any deeper on that.
Maybe it's that you have a pair. I'm just never mind.
Oh man. So well no, my memory is long and deep. It's the only long and deep thing I got going on. So
okay.
I happen to remember some from someone.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Dark days.
Dark days. Yeah, well, you've been here for like 4 fucking years.
True. I still waiting for that not banana, but smiley face.
Smiley face? We don't do the smiley face anymore. It didn't have a good coercive look to it.
What? It's just an emoji.
It didn't look good.
Oh my goodness.
You either get bananas or you get nothing.
Okay, I'll take nothing for nothing.
I have no control over it, so that's entirely up to him.
I haven't talked to Sophie in a long time, but I'm pretty sure I
kind of took like a hiatus.
A hiatus? Yeah, you do that. And why did you take a hiatus this time?
Well, if you haven't noticed, I have bad anxiety, and I think way too much. I'm always in my head, and yeah, I just get myself in a bad place, and I just dip.
But you seem to always come back, so there's something that draws you back here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with like people, so I psych myself out, and then I'm just like, and then I think about it over time, and I'm just like, that's really stupid. I should just be myself and just, wing it. And that's usually what I do. I wing it.
Wing it? Well, I'm just saying.
Wrong with just winging it.
Yeah, I'm saying in general though, you seem to always bounce back to the meows. Why is that?
Yeah. Oh man, I was about to say something bad.
No, you can say what you want.
Say whatever. You can say whatever.
I would make a terrible joke. I was like, but
no, don't make it. I want to know the terrible joke. Come on.
It would be easier if I was a dude. Say it, so then I wouldn't have the whole like backlash.
Oh, there's no backlash.
No,
I think it was you who once said, while saying something, that it's just this, get over it, human something. I don't know, something along those lines. It's been a long time.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I've said a lot of things.
Well, hasn't everyone?
True, true. Now, I was just gonna say, I came back for the pussies.
There you go.
I mean, what's so wrong? Why can't a woman say it? It's
I
2021.
know, that's what I'm like wondering. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
well,
You
I'm
could have
glad you
said
guys let
that.
me say it.
Yeah, yeah. You
Now,
could have said that like 10, 20 years ago, too.
true. I don't know. Like, see, there you go. There's a clear example of my psyching myself out. Because I think of like all the scenarios that somebody could say, and then I'm
Oh,
just like, they're all negative scenarios in my head, so I'm just not gonna say it.
would you? I
But
mean,
I gotta
that's
give people the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, yeah, and that's more of a learned behavior, though. You know, like, do you do anything else about it other than just give us the benefit of the doubt?
That's just what it is, I guess. I don't know.
You never just sat down and thought about it?
Thought about what?
Well, you said you got to give people the benefit of the doubt, etc. So you think about that afterwards. Have you ever sat down and just thought about why this? You know, why, why get in this psyched up cycle to begin with? You know,
I guess you would have to ask my brain. I don't know.
well, I'm asking if you ever asked your brain.
I don't know, like I think some of the things I do, or
Oh man.
it's just, I guess, a reaction of the situation. I
Oh well, you gotta
don't know.
maybe one day sit down and start tracing those thoughts. You know. Let's sit there and go, where the fuck did you come from? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where I came from, but uh,
Where'd you come from? Where you come?
Yeah. So, but you've been around a while. You've met some meows, haven't you?
uh-huh.
You recently,
I don't.
I, oh,
I was gonna say the only like meow meow I've met is just I think Paul, but
yeah.
he's not really in meow talk that much.
No, but he's one of the more
But
cooler ones.
yeah. But I don't think I really met anybody from meow talk.
Yeah. And then you
I
trolled
think it's
everyone recently with one of the meows.
who
Scoot.
trolled. What do you
Trolled.
mean?
Said you
Oh
did.
yeah, nobody trusts Scoot. Scoot has no legs.
Scoot does have no legs. We'll never get him on here. I don't, it's not
Oh,
wheelchair accessible.
rip.
Oh, man.
Maybe if you offer him a package deal of legs, maybe,
Maybe.
just maybe he will come on.
Hmm. What was that? What's wrong, Trace? You said something.
It's all
Oh,
good.
you
It's
don't.
all good in the head.
Uh-oh. What did Trace do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything yet.
Anything yet?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Um. So
I'm measuring.
what's your That's a scary word for a woman to say. I'm measuring.
Yeah.
Listen, I know
Six
my
inches just doesn't cut it.
I know my profile said that, but you know, we all exaggerate. It's like a resume.
Yeah, we wing those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're supposed to love me for me, not what I bring to the table. Oh
True,
man,
true.
true. So you are like the first person who sought out being on here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, which
Really?
was
Nobody
really
else?
cool. Well, we asked them. You were like, when are you doing me? I was like, I like this. Someone
Yeah, I
Well,
was
who's
like,
are
this
you
is
sure
cool.
she didn't mean it in another way?
Uh,
I'm just
What other
kidding.
way could I mean it?
I wouldn't
Him
understand,
doing
and
you.
yeah, well, I understand that's a really
We're gonna need to make this one rated R
I
for our audience.
understand that that's a really forthright
I feel like
response,
that's
but
every scenario with me though.
I wouldn't understand. I just wouldn't. I would have been like, what? Yeah, sure, Friday. Well, what do you mean?
uh, no,
And
that's
see, I'm usually the
cool though.
quiet one. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, this is the most innuendos Trace has made in a 5 minute period.
I
I
bring it out
blame
of
it on the
people.
Texas snow. That's what I'll blame it on.
Oof.
I thought Cruz is bringing the sun to Texas.
He's
Yeah, right.
lassoing it in.
Yeah.
He's lassoing in. So, anyways,
Yeah.
you're back now. What's your plans for now?
As of what?
I don't know. What's your plans meowing for now?
Like being in Meow Talk?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, like I see you in Snap. You're one of the longest, most active Snap people.
Oh yeah.
And like you said earlier, you were, I gotta do this and this and this. Are you doing? You not doing? What are we doing?
Oh, I don't know. I finished school. Um,
What were you going to school for?
digital design.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Nice.
Yeah,
I
we're
got a new computer.
well, that's good. I saw some
So
designs recently. They were pretty good.
yeah, I don't know. I had this like writer's block kind of thing where I just didn't know what I wanted to do creatively. And then I got a new computer and I set it all up and I just now I have all my programs on there and it's like I have this drive again to do the stuff that I love to do. So, cuz obviously I'm not a for real gamer. I
Yeah.
just, you know,
Well,
I'm on here to mess
there's
around and
there's nothing wrong with like casual. Um,
yeah,
that market's growing. And we're not just games, we're community. We've been trying to grow and be more community than ever before.
yeah.
Because games temporary, you know. They could
Yeah, that's the way I think of it too.
shut it down tomorrow. Community is important. Some people treat it like a family. I mean, not to get too in depth, but you've had a few, little moments. And what's the first thing we do? What's the first thing people are doing? They're messaging you. Hey, what's going on? What's up? You know?
Oh yeah, I guess I'm a bit dramatic.
Come on, that's some
Do you
bad
care to
introspective.
explain?
Yeah.
Because,
Uh,
okay, so you're talking to somebody who
oh shit.
does not know you, um, and hasn't had any interaction with you previously till today. And so I'm curious of what you mean about how you feel, if that
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
before I answer that, I'm just gonna put it out there that sometimes Navi says things and I won't understand it from his perspective, so he'll have to reiterate it. So just bear with me. But I'm guessing what he was saying earlier about when I said I I'm a bit dramatic was about like my kind of depressive episodes that I have. I don't know if to call them episodes or not, but I don't know. I just like it's all just ties back to my anxiety about people and being social and all of that. So I'm guessing that's what you were referring to, Navi.
Oh, I don't know what I was referring to. I mean, when I say episodes, I don't mean it negatively. I mean, because I'm trying to just give you a reminder of, that it is more in gaming. It's community, and people care. On some people, a lot of things go on. A lot of things. People do a lot of things for each other. That goes far beyond gaming.
Sure.
You know, that's all I'm saying. That's why I say, what's the first thing they do? What's going on? Talk it out. Let's talk it out.
Uh, well, um, I don't know how to like. I didn't know this was like a therapy session.
Oh no, somehow it always comes out like that. Someone
I'm
else
like,
has
dang.
brought that up, and I mean, like I said, you change the tone any day, you know. I'm
Yeah.
just I'm trying to give people the most in-depth history. Now I could list a whole bunch of things. So 4 years, uh, pretty relatively stable, staple person, you know, someone that's been around and has been there pretty relatively. And then, you know, cool, it's facts. Facts are boring. That's all I'm saying. Facts are boring. Uh, the whole goal is to give a more in-depth who is Soph, what she want to do, and meow. You know, I
I
don't
know
know,
if I can
meow.
answer that, and I'm
You
literally myself.
you don't know if you can answer that.
Yeah,
Well,
like
but you did
some
already.
days I don't know. I'm just like this being that's just going over like vessel and skin, and I'm just going day to day
And
tormented by that. And I
tormented.
don't know, I can feel it deep here and
Huh?
just but no, I'm just messing. I don't know. I don't want to like be like super negative. Like I'm not super negative. The way I grew up, I just I didn't have a lot of friends. So I have a very high wall up, very very stonewalled. So like it's hard for me to open up to people and make lasting friendships, I guess. So just because the way I view things and view people is, oh, you have a best friend. Oh, you have close group of friends. Like why would I want to butt in and like I'm seeing that from my perspective outside of their perspective, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to bother that. And they're talking to me, and I just feel like sometimes people are just talking to me just to fill time. I don't think it's like really anything meaningful.
See, I
I feel
don't
like it
think
could be different texting wise, because texting wise you can't see people's
uh,
like facial expressions. You can't see the or know their just like know their emotions towards something they're saying texting wise. So like texting wise, somebody can be like your best friend and really they're just not. They just know how to
But
use
don't you
the
feel
right
that
word.
do you feel that texting is easier or harder because
Oh,
of
easier, much
the
easier. You can be fake.
lack of visual
Yeah, visual
clues?
cues. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that that's not probably all the case, because I'm pretty sure the people that talk to me are actually do feel the things that they're saying, but it's just in my brain, it's just hard for me to it's just me it's just that wall again where I'm just like I am like 6 inch, like the whole like stupid COVID thing, like 6 feet apart. Like I'm 6 feet apart from this person, and I can see what they're doing, I can hear what they're saying, but
Mhm.
it's like I'm not letting them in any way. They're like away from me, so I can just have that. I don't like to say it, but like that judgment. And I know it's like terrible, and I shouldn't judge people, by that. But it's easier when I think you're more outgoing and you don't have any fears of like what to expect
rejection
from people.
and rejection.
Yeah, because everybody says rejection as far as like relationship as in like something romantic and stuff, but rejection can be in like many forms. It is not always just romantic, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody, but that's just how everybody knows it as. But I mean, you can be rejected in just in the sense of like not being like in somebody's inner circle, or not being like stepping out of that acquaintance zone. and getting into something more meaningful, I guess. So, like,
And
I'm the kind of person that I I don't look to anybody for like romance or like anything yet because that's like not my priority with people. My priority is more like, okay, more interesting for somebody so that they can like actually see me as like a friend or something that they can actually like be like one day like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna hit up Sophie, see what she's doing. You know what? I'm gonna go see this movie, but I'm gonna invite Sophie or something. Like, I know it seems very, I guess I sound very nagging and self-conscious, but
well, I I would say a
it's
lot of
just
people these days suffer from that. I mean, I would say, and I
I
know it
don't blame
sounds,
people ever. Like, if somebody's like, because like I said, I don't know what they're like truly thinking inside. You know, I just know what I think and how I feel about a situation, and I just go off by that.
yeah. Well, and that's like the whole assuming things, and when you assume things, the old cliche, and this will sound cliche too, but you got to figure out that you are enough. You don't gotta build a fake Sophie for people.
Yeah, and
Absolutely not. I mean, your experiences here over the past couple of years, has that just been a fake Sophie to fit in?
so maybe to some people, not to everybody. I try not to be like that,
Yeah,
but
I
it's just
always, because you used to get
like
on and
I try to be like 100% myself or give myself like 100%. Like, okay, this is Sophie, like I'm not anything less and I'm not anything more.
I mean, from the years of being here, I always thought we were getting a pretty good representation. You're pretty off the cuff with things. It doesn't seem rehearsed. And
Yeah.
would you say
And
like,
oh god, like I would never want to be fake. Like it's just a horrible feeling.
oh yeah,
Like I can just seeing people like that. It's exhausting.
well,
I
and
agree.
to put on that mask every day, all day is exhausting too. Um, Absolutely exhausting, and I don't think it's worth the exhaustion at all.
I think also sometimes I see that in other people and I'm like wondering like, okay, is that how I'm supposed to be so I can, get these people to like me? But then at the end of the day it's like I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
Cuz I see other people doing it and maybe they're not doing it. I don't know. It's like you said, it's
But that
just an
is your
assumption.
perceived perception. So,
Yeah.
I mean, so even if they're not intentionally doing it, that's how you're perceiving them to be. Therefore, in reality, that's what it is, even if it's not. And I totally get what you're saying on that aspect of it. Um, so can I get a little background information on you since I literally know nothing about you?
Sure, sure. Like
Okay.
doing the whole 20 questions.
Yeah, let me do the 20 questions. All right.
Sure,
So,
sure.
uh, if not exact age, how about how old are you?
I 54. Just kidding.
Uh,
No, I'm just
that would
kidding.
put you older than me, and I doubt that. No, are you
Eh,
like,
No, I'm turning 26 in June.
oh,
Am I allowed
my
to say that?
daughter's age? Yeah, that's my daughter's age.
Oh no.
No, that's
I'm
not a bad thing. I love my daughter. She's actually, well, she was just
I
right
hope
here a
my mother
second
loves
ago.
me too. Just kidding. I know she loves me.
Let's see. I'm just trying to get random knowledge stuff about you. What's your favorite food?
Oh god, you can't say that. I like all food. But I guess my favorite would be probably. Oh man, is like is is finger food like considered like something?
Is it food?
Does it go inside you?
Yeah, just like anything like that you have to use your fingers for.
Okay.
I don't know. I eat sushi with my fingers. That's probably terrible, and I shouldn't admit that, but I do.
Man, it's
I think I do
life.
too.
It's life. Do what
Like,
do
I
what
don't
you
know
want.
what anybody's thinking, but
Cares.
rice and seaweed just feels so good on your finger. And it's just easy. Pop it in your
Okay.
mouth. But
Listen,
no, I guess for a real answer, I would say, oh gosh, I like a good. I know this is so hard because I'm like open to trying any kind of food. So I
Okay,
have
what's your
like a
least
rib
favorite food? You gotta know
least
that.
favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, least favorite is probably, oh god. I'm not gonna lie, like just American food.
Okay.
I prefer
What's your
ethnic
favorite
food
cuisine?
over.
you don't like American food?
It's kind of funny because like I eat it like a lot, but you know what? When I go out and get like you know, what? Something that's not like American ethnic foods, it's just so much more flavor and
Like
I don't
curries
know.
and
Yeah. I hate saying it, like it's just terrible. Like, um, sorry, trying to think. I don't know why this is going hard for me. That was a hard question. What the heck? It's like freaking food. I should just know these things, but
Oh no, I think it's you just have such a varied interest in food that it's hard to,
yeah, like I can't
nail it
even
down.
say. I mean, okay, let's just pick something that I can say that I love, 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 like salmon. Salmon, I love like any kind of way. A salmon burger, salmon like in tacos, literally just salmon straight up with just, salt and pepper. I mean, I'm not even kidding. I love it. So I guess I would say I like fish the
okay.
most, but I don't like nasty fish like tilapia and I don't know, just like don't just go to like some cool lake and just get some trout and then just skin it and just cook it for me. Don't do that. I
Okay.
want something like
Tuna?
salmon or yeah, tuna or something that you can just mix well with flavors and stuff.
Well,
Tilapia is just bleh.
that's probably something that could be done with those other fishes. A lot of like
Oh yeah, totally. I'm
food
no chef,
fear,
obviously.
a lot of food fear comes from people cooking things terribly.
True. That is true.
Like God, Alton Brown, he had a whole thing about that. He goes, you don't like broccoli and Brussels sprouts and this and that because your parents probably just took a frozen bag of it, threw it on the stove, boiled it till it was lifeless, and then said, "Okay, here," you know.
Yeah. Like
So,
okay, I do like breakfast, so I guess in the American sense, I do like breakfast foods like good old eggs
Pancakes or
and
waffles?
bacon and pancakes.
Pancakes or
Waffles.
waffles? Okay.
I like
well,
that
Glad
crisp.
glad we got that one, cleared out.
I know, I'm sorry.
it took a minute. We found it though.
All
Yeah.
right.
Food is like this is such a hard topic, but I've been watching this like recent food show on Netflix. I think it's called like Chef's Tables,
Mhm.
and it honestly, hands down, if I can shout anything out right now, go watch that. It'll blow your mind. It'll just make you want to cook like crazy meals, and it has like really good heartfelt stories, and it's just beautifully done. So, I mean, 11/10.
Okay.
6 out of 5 stars. Just I love it so much. If I could get that on DVD, I would.
Okay. Now, let's see here.
Never had someone come on and advertise a Netflix show. That's a first.
Right?
Sorry. I would
Don't
recommend
don't
I would recommend all of
apologize.
I'd recommend all of the uh what's his name? David Attenborough or Atterberg or however the hell you say his name.
Attenborough.
Is it Attenborough? Wow.
Attenborough.
I
Yeah.
got that one really wrong. Sorry,
It'd
dude.
be all right.
But all of his animal documentaries are really good. Like Our Planet. So I recommend that one too, if it's still on there. I like to watch a lot of stuff, so sorry. Not
You're
sorry.
fine.
Yeah.
105, 120.
Yeah, there's no reason, you say sorry a lot. There's no reason, man. I mean, it's at the end of the day, this is about you, you
I
know?
think you need to go somewhere inside my brain and like program me to switch that off.
Uh, well, then would that it'd be much less you, wouldn't it? At the end of the day,
Yep.
yeah. So we can't do that. But even if we could,
That'd be a very conceited Sophie.
yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I would say this, it's learned behavior. You learned it, you can unlearn it, but it's on you.
Yeah.
It's like building muscle. At the end of the day, it's if you don't go out and do it, well, guess what? It's not going to change, you know? And it sounds like you're on that path already, you started second guessing your own anxieties. Hey, why like this, And that's why I said, you ever trace that stuff back to where it's coming from? Why? Simple questions. But
Lots of early trauma.
yeah, oh, well, ironically, that's where a lot of things begin is early trauma. So who knows? We don't know. This story is about Soph. We're here to listen to Soph's story,
Yeah.
and only Soph can tell us. We don't know.
Is
Oh,
she a reliable source?
is she a reliable source to her own story? Well, oof,
I hope so.
that's a tough one. I mean, you never know. I'm
True.
not. Yeah, I can't answer if someone's a reliable source to their own story.
All right. That was only 2 questions, I think. Or
Okay.
one. One question
Shit,
Let's
and
are
see.
then
we counting them down?
sub-question. Yeah, I
Uh,
was waiting 20
Shit.
questions.
okay, so favorite color.
Ah, man.
Haha.
This is another terrible one. I'm an artist. I'm a
Y-
graphic designer, man. Like, you can't
Okay,
ask me
graphic
that.
designers do have favorite colors.
No, it's a lie. Don't listen to him. Don't believe him. It's a
No, I
lie. You have
no.
to be open-minded with color if you're gonna be an artist.
It
You
doesn't
can't
mean you
have you
don't have
can't
a
favorite
favorite.
one. You can't favorite one
As
over another.
huh?
You can't favorite one over another.
No. My daughter's a
You
graphic
can't.
designer, and she has a favorite color. I'm
What's
an
her favorite color?
artist. Purple. My
Purple.
favorite color is purple as well.
See, it's just a
It's just a what?
uh
You clearly have an opinion on this, so please.
I'm sorry. Um no, it's just why did you show her did you show her purple a lot
No,
as
her okay, so hers is more of a pink purple and mine's more of a deep purple. So we have
oh,
two
okay.
different
So deep purple like a plum or
a
you know,
little bit lighter than a plum, but
lighter. Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, see, okay. Ah, man. Favorite color.
You have to have
Uh,
one that you favorite.
I really don't have one. I'm just dead serious. For some reason, growing up, my grandma always thought that I liked green, and I'm telling you, I never announced that. I never said, "Hey, I love green," like get me anything green. I just wear a color or like a color for my own reason, not because it's my favorite. I don't have a favorite color. There's your answer. That's all
Do you
you're gonna
have
get.
a couple favorite colors? A couple you
I can't
prefer?
even answer that.
Can't even secret, huh?
It's
Impossible.
not secret. It's just
There's no
there
answer.
there is a reason I like a color for every color. Black, white, gray, green, blue, cerulean blue, topaz. I mean, I don't know. Just whatever. Magenta. There's a reason for everything. I mean, okay, I guess I could say that it like designer joke and be like, uh, what is it? CMYK, haha, RGB. Like I
Yeah,
could say a joke,
yeah.
but that's terrible and cheesy.
Is that a designer joke?
Yeah,
Not a lot of comedians in that community, is there?
no, yeah, it's a dry joke.
Oh my God. It was.
I
It,
follow this meme page on Instagram, and it's like a designer meme page, so it's great.
oh
It's
my
really
God.
sad.
Is it because there's not a single joke ever?
Yeah,
Oof.
it's just it's all kind of repetitive too. It's like basically just crying over your designs. That's sums it up. But I can tell you a color that I don't like.
Oh, let's hear.
Okay, what's that?
So there's that. Okay, so I hate. It's just brown. I was gonna say brown, but should I even say that I hate brown? Like brown is a color, I guess.
It
But
is like,
nobody goes. I love brown. But it's a terrible color. It's just awful.
Yeah, there's really no good
Like
browns.
I don't want anybody to come up and be like, "Well, I'm gonna tell you why I like brown." Like, no, get
Moses,
out of here.
she'll be back in. Sorry, I
um,
have a cat that's being upset that my daughter stepped outside.
you know what?
His name is Moses.
I'll
His
fill in
name
a
is Moses.
question while Trace
That's
does
awesome.
that. Here's an
Oh
on the
yeah.
spot. Here's an on the spot. Get you thinking. Who is your favorite meow?
Oh man, who's my favorite meow?
Just
I
send
would
that
say
brain twirling.
I would say probably do I say their name, their username, or just their name? Am I
Both.
allowed to say their name?
I don't care. Yeah.
I'd say Gilded Dye, Joe.
Gilded Die. Oh man, if he was in here, you would have made his his life. You have
Well, when he listens to this,
if he
there
does.
you go.
Well, he probably will, but I mean, like when you left the last time, he like messaged me immediately. I don't even see you leave. I already have. What happened? What happened?
What?
Sweet.
Yeah, it's very sweet. You
Good
know,
guy.
he's a very sweet kitty.
He is.
Um, yeah, he's one of the few we did first. You know, it
Yeah,
was like number
I've
two.
been meaning. I've only listened to like a couple.
Oh,
Just
I think you summoned him. Gilded. There's gonna be a secret in the next Meowcast for you. We're doing Sophie right now,
Yes.
but you gotta listen and find it. Can't give it away.
yeah, I can't give it away.
Can't give it
Keep the
away.
secret.
Yeah, you will love it though. I
Yep, you'll
bet.
love it.
I guarantee. He didn't say nothing. He's just quiet. Okay. What's the next question there, Trace? So you're on three or four now.
Um, I need to change subject for just a second.
Oh no.
Hi, Gilded, by the way. You know this road system that we have going.
You can build over top of it. Who cares?
Well, it may take out part of the bottom of it is the problem.
That's fine. We'll fix it later in post.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
next question.
So,
It's got Minecraft interrupted.
Oh
yeah,
no.
sorry.
Uh Well, what are you gonna do?
It's okay.
You gotta punish Trace. You gotta punish her. We can get her punished if you want.
So,
I'd hear him.
I know he's being very quiet.
What? I can hear you perfectly.
Who are you talking about? Who's being really quiet?
I hear you just fine. I don't hear Gilded that much.
Oh, he's muted. That's why. He muted himself.
No, I hear him.
I was gonna say I heard him. I heard
Yeah,
Joe.
he's really quick about it. But
Joey. Joey.
yeah.
I'm trying to say it how I spell it,
but
but it's like a G sound, so it's like goey, goey.
yeah, but yeah. So yeah, anyways, what's that next question there, Trace?
Oh,
Inquiring
shoot.
cats want to know.
I almost wiped out the entire city with my build.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Wow.
I know.
Painful. That hit me right
I
in
love
the.
puppies, man. They're just so cute. And then when they turn into dogs, they're cuter. And then when they get old, they're even cuter. Ah, my heart can't take it. Just give me all the puppies. Except no rat dogs.
No,
Sorry.
yeah. Oh no.
I don't like small dogs. No chihuahuas, no Yorkies, no.
I absolutely hate
Yes, I like rat
Yorkies.
cats, but my favorite cat are the hairless cats.
Oh no. Those are
Oh, they're
scary.
just so cute. They just look like
They're scary.
they just look like a freaking chicken. You know, like an uncooked chicken.
An
You just want
uncooked
to
chicken.
slap them, but you don't want to hurt them.
I base my
But you
pet
know, you just want to
choices
feel their
on
flab.
feel their. I base my
Yeah, you just want
pet
to rub your
choices
hand in
on
it
how
and then let
much.
them bite you, and then you're just like, ah. But you're like, you are like a chicken. Let me touch you.
I base my choices on how much they
Exactly.
look like uncooked chicken. Oh
I bet you
no.
there's a picture out there and it's like a chicken with a hairless cat's head on it. And I bet you there is.
If not, you could make it though.
Joe will Google it. Joe will find it. Just watch.
Or you could make it too.
I could make it. You're right.
Speaking of making things,
You know what? I might make that and then
it's
send it to Meow Talk.
I could put it as the picture for the
Yes. Okay, I
thumbnail
will.
for
Hands
this.
down. I'm
What was
supposed to be
I?
doing my magic level, but I mean, I can do that right now. So, because I am level
Trace, you did this with
ooh
about
73.
10 blocks to
Yep.
spare and perfectly lined up on the one edge. Or maybe. Yeah, probably perfectly lined up on the one edge. Um, what was I? I was about to meow something, and I'm stupid, and
Whoa.
I fell apart.
Are all
Shit.
these Minecraft photos you guys did?
Well,
Wow, they're
some
so
Yeah.
of it's
beautiful.
copy paste, but
Oh,
Damn it. Damn
what do they
it.
call it? What do they call that setting
Shaders.
that's
shaders, yeah,
image not yeah,
Yeah, it's
what's that what it's called?
shaders and texture packs.
yeah.
Wow, looks so nice.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? But
Sorry.
speaking
I
of
just
designing an image, it's like 4 years later. I still haven't gotten that logo I commissioned
oh yeah.
four
I
years
still
ago
have it in my sketchbook,
in the
my
sketch.
idea of it. But yeah, no, I can work on that. It still needs work. It's in the beta, whatever the hell you say that word phase. Somebody correct me. Thank you. I don't know what the hell I said. Some stupid word. Did we lose Navi and Trace?
No, I'm here.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to think and, oh, I fell from a high place and died.
Ah,
Oh
yeah, I
no.
think I'll log in later and I'll work on that picture. So that's what I'll do.
Well, I'm
Any
not telling you to do anything like right off the rip. I was just making
No, I like that idea.
conversation.
I don't really know how to level up my magic anyway right now, so
Oh man.
I'm like doing nothing but bank standing.
Okay, so what Okay, so you've been playing Minecraft for 4 years? Were you always
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
not
whoa.
Minecraft, RuneScape?
I was about to say I've never touched Minecraft in my life.
You
I think
should. It's fun.
I think I played it a little
Uh,
bit on my little brother's
So,
Xbox.
so
That
you
was
say
it.
that, and you know what Joe sends me?
What?
A picture of it's this one I saw at Thanksgiving. It's a picture of a cat, standing near he's standing in the turkey bin, or maybe he's photoshopped with the turkey, one of the two. It's pretty damn close, but it's the hairless cat.
Wait, Joe, you have to send that to me now so I can see it. Okay.
I'll put it in the channel.
Butt ass naked chicken. That's what I'll Google.
Oh
Bare
yeah,
ass
yeah, yeah.
naked
Bare ass
chicken.
naked chicken. She's gonna make art live Saturday.
Oh God! Don't look that up. Don't look that up. Abort. Abort.
Yeah, everything about
God.
that sounded like you shouldn't enter that into Google, and you did.
Yeah, that was bad. Never again.
Oh my God. We need
Mm.
another question, Trace, before we're
Oh,
all looking at bare ass chickens.
God, don't look that up. It's literally just a chicken's booty hole.
Why are you looking at chicken booty
ew.
holes?
That's what came in the search. I thought it was gonna be like, dang it. I don't know.
What
This is
did you
Google's a
expect?
lie.
What did you expect?
Oh, that's close enough, but I need a better image. I mean, that's like pretty perfect. Did
All
they
right.
add a tail? No,
So,
that's just a leg. That's just weird. That's funny. That's pretty
um,
close.
have you started your job hunt yet?
Uh, kind of. Not really, because I am very, very self-conscious of my portfolio. So I want to just start over with it, but I know that's terrible. But I need to actually add a lot of projects onto my portfolio that actually demonstrate digital design more. So I just have a lot of graphic design stuff
I know a
and
project
not a
you
lot
could
of my
add
UI
to it.
UX stuff.
Oh, UI,
What?
UX. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know a project.
Oh God,
I
yeah.
I know a project you could do, but it's not UI, UX, so you win.
Got him. Uh, but yeah, it's not going anywhere too soon. But I'm hoping that in the next couple of weeks I can get something to get my portfolio together and then start job hunting. Like my absolute dream, if we can say that, would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
to like work for like I don't know, like a really cool graphic design firm or like, Google. I really wanted to work for like Spotify for like the longest time because I don't really like their whole layout. So I
Hmm.
kind of wanted to, you know, I don't know what I would bring to them. Their
Uh,
like advertisements are fine, but like sometimes they're I don't know. I just think I did what do they call it? A
class project.
redesign of their like layout on like mobile and on desktop,
Hmm.
and which a lot of people have done that. You can look on like Behance, but I made it like as simple as possible, like
Well,
even simpler than what it is. So
simple
that's what I
layouts
wanted to
are
do. But
important.
yeah, I mean, I don't think there should be, other than simple. I mean, it's a simple thing. You're just going there to listen to music, you're not going there to do anything else.
Yeah, there's so
But
many things that get so cluttered and could be
yeah,
better done with simplicity. Simplicity is key. Start with what you want to do, and then chop
like
away everything possible till it's as
like
simplest as can be.
yeah. I kind of wanted to like take something from each like music um program out there that people use, which is like Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. There's some other like not really popular ones that I know a lot of people use, like Musically, and some other ones that are just not that popular, but at least the main popular ones. I wanted to like go through their whole like overview of their like layout and stuff, and then take like simple forms from each one and then just make like a master one. But that would take some time and a
Well,
lot of research, and
well,
I ain't got
but
time for that.
if it's something
I
you
mean, I
want
do
to
it, but
do, if it's something you want to do, why not though? You know?
yeah, I just from what I've like researched about like getting the kind of job that you want, which I shouldn't say that. I should say that very lightly because sometimes you just have luck. Other times they actually want something more from you, and a lot of bullshitting, and which is fine because if it gets you the job, then it gets you the job. But I I look at myself and I look at the stuff that I am into design wise, and I'm just like, okay, so how do I make myself presentable to like say like Spotify, you know? Like obviously they know that they have to know on their algorithm and their user testing and all that like stuff. They have to know that okay, this person uses Spotify a lot. Like if they were to like pick me and be like, you know, but I listen to Spotify a lot. Like I'm always listening to music. I would say like at least 89% of the time of like every day I'm somewhere listening to music. So I have like I think I have like roughly like 10,000 saved songs, something like that. So like I'm an avid listener, and I know Spotify is actually trash for like artists and stuff. Like it really is like they don't get like money or hardly any money off of
Well,
off of it. So from what I've like researched and stuff.
just to play a little devil's advocate, as a streaming service, though, I mean that money, it's not like
It's
it,
not like it's
it,
not
well,
happening because obviously they're getting. I would say they're. I I don't want to look at it in a business sense because that's not like what I'm into.
yeah. I
So
mean, but you think about, you get like a millionth of a cent for every listen, but a
yeah,
billion people listen to your songs 10 times. It
yeah. I
adds
think it
up.
hurts more of the local artists.
Yeah, well, a small artist is gonna
Yeah,
struggle no matter
yeah,
what. Like, until you get those signs and you got someone to argue your contract and stuff, I think you're gonna struggle.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
hate to say it, it's not the world's best thing, but
Right.
it's just the matter of the beast. There's been a few
Yeah.
people that go out and are able to build their own thing, but it's
Yeah.
not
Totally.
easy, you know?
Right. Like it's just really hard. Like it's my go-to platform to listen to music. Like back in the day, I used to use YouTube heavily because I only ever used YouTube to literally watch music videos. I don't know why. I was that person. But yeah, I mean, that was a whole thing back then too. Like watching music videos was a big ordeal. But I would say like I don't know, it's easy to just go to Spotify, go to my playlist, or just shuffle my songs, whatever. It's just easy for me. I don't have to think about anything really unless I'm looking something up. So that's why I appreciate the app so much. Like when I used to have an iPhone, I used to just, old school download songs and put it on my iTunes. And that's how I listen to music. But like now it's like iTunes is dead and RIP, and I don't have an iPhone anymore, you know?
Well, I
So,
wouldn't say
and
things
that's,
like that are dead. It's because more people have gone to like
oh,
Spotify
and I
and
wouldn't say it's like
YouTube.
dead. I think it's more transformed,
Yeah,
but
I download if I like something, I download it. Is you never know when it'll disappear. Um,
yeah, that's true.
I couldn't tell you the last time I actually used something I've downloaded. by
Yeah,
miles.
I'm not gonna lie, like I don't understand like Android's whole like what where do I save music that I download?
Oh, you can
Like I
save
feel
it.
really dumb for saying that, but
You
like
you anywhere really. And
I'm just
then
like but you know what I mean like with iTunes and you have your little music app and all your songs that you've downloaded is on that through iTunes, you know? Like what is the conversion to like Android? Is
well,
it just like Google Play or whatever?
there was Google Play. Now they're doing their own. They're trying to implement more YouTube into it. So
Yeah.
now they're doing that, and
Yeah.
uh,
I feel like
it's,
nowadays I don't even use YouTube for music ever unless I'm like see a music video that maybe catches my interest that I want to check out. But mainly I just use it for tutorials.
yeah, and there's
So
that
that's usually
too.
what I'm watching on it. So, but back to your question. I feel like I went off topic there. Um the job hunting will be soon. It's a process for me.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, and
I
you
I wouldn't say I'm like I know I shouldn't shoot myself down. I should, you know, always build myself up and be like, okay, be the best, you know, that you are, you know, have that like mentality of like, okay, you know, I'm a hard worker. I can get this job, but you know, like realistically, like I'm just not a pushover. I'm not somebody that goes above and beyond unless I really want to for and I want to expect something out of it. I don't want to go above and beyond for literally nothing, you know? Like I would feel like I just wasted it cuz I got myself amped up and I it's like I had this all this what's this stupid chemical of happiness whatever. Dopamine.
Dopamine.
Yeah.
dopamine. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. You know, like I have that like that burst of all that and it's like why ruin it and be like well you know what thank you but no thank you you know like that's just a slap in the face and it just shoots you down more like it's like you go 10 steps higher and then you're just shot back down 5 steps you know and it's like what was that even for when I could literally go left or right and it's like new steps you know I could have not wasted my time going up those steps I know that's a bad analogy but you know what I mean? Like, I'm a very realistic person.
I
Like,
mean,
I don't want to say I'm like black and white because I want to accept those gray areas. I want to be open minded. But there's just some things where nobody can argue it with me. Like, nobody can have like a strong argument and be like, well, you know what, Sophie? There's no way it could be that. Like, come on, you know, be open. Like, it's not even about that. It's just like there's just some things that if you don't understand what it is and how it's always been, then you're not going to grasp like the way that I see it or the way that it's actually presenting itself. It's just like there's just some things where I'm just like, okay, I know the outcome because like the when you read like job descriptions, you read like what they're looking for. Of course you can always bullshit those things. You can always be like, okay, they want somebody that's multitasker. They want somebody that's you know, like independent. They want somebody that is a hard worker. You know, like everybody can bullshit those things. You know, you can show yourself in that sense for somebody to get something out of it. But I don't want to just show somebody just to get something out of it. I want to be able to be like, yeah, you know, I can actually do that thing. I can actually do that. I don't want it to be like, well, I bullshitted my way and then when it comes to actually having to do it, oh, well, I don't really know how to do it now, you know?
Right.
I'm just I'm a very realistic person like the way I go about my life. Like if somebody could like see me and like throw a rock at me, you know, like this is terrible, but you know, like what's stopping them to throwing a rock at me? And then I the way I can react is I can get mad I can get upset, and it's like those are just real things. Those are like you'd be pissed off if somebody threw a rock at you, You wouldn't be like, well, maybe they threw a rock at me because they're trying to get my attention in a weird way, Like I would never think of that. I'd just be like, what the hell? What's your problem? Like that's a bad example, but that's just my thinking. Like it's just very realistic. Like I don't. There's no like sugarcoating. There's no like adding glitter and all that stuff. It's just straight up like what it is.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Okay, so this is a question that I ask everybody. So please don't think I'm like singling you out because
No,
of
you're
your
good.
responses. Um, but yes, I am. No, I'm kidding. Um,
It's okay. I
all
think.
right. So in my perception, now again, this is my perception. There's a lot of things that go on that people basically. Let me just ask my question. What do you think how people are doing about taking accountability for their own actions in this day and age?
So
And do you
you're asking me how I think people are taking their like own accountability.
are they taking their own accountability?
I mean, I think you want to expect like somebody to take their accountability, but I don't think a lot of the times people will. Not everybody, at least.
And why do you think that is?
What do I Because there's just some people out there that like they do not give a shit about anything that they're doing, you know? And I don't judge them. If that's the way they want to like go about something, I'm not why should I judge them? I don't know them, you know? I have no reason to be like to literally nag on every single person if I see them doing something wrong. Or thinking wrong or something. It's like in my head I'm just going to be like, "Okay, well, thank you. On to the next person, you know?"
Hmm.
It's not like I'm not there to like give them like steps on how to fix their whatever they need to be accountable for. Like I'm not their mother, I'm not their teacher, I'm just a person, going about myself.
Right.
I don't know if
So
that was a good
do
answer.
you feel you take accountability for your own actions?
Uh, to be honest and like humble, I would say not all the time. Like there has to be some time where I don't, that I'm like not doing it and I know I should. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that's like everyone though. I mean, there's
Yeah,
things,
I mean,
here and there where you lose it. No one's perfect. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Like,
the question is how quick do you rebound?
oh yes, Joe, you're perfect.
Who? Who was perfect?
Wow.
Wait, what? I
Is there
missed.
something there I should know?
Who's perfect?
Oh, I was saying Joe's perfect because he said he's perfect.
Oh, Joe. Joe's pretty good cat. I will say that. I'll give Joe
Nice.
that. He is good cat.
You want to fight? What'd
Who
you say
wants?
about me?
Who wants to fight?
I'll lose too because I'm a wimp. But I th- I think taking accountability, you have to really just be vulnerable and just suck it up and know what you did wrong, and also don't be ashamed of what you've done right too, you know? There's that too. I think a lot of people don't stick to something they believe in too. And it's not even being conceding, it's not even being a narc. It's literally just, okay, I don't feel like I've done something really wrong here. Like, I didn't hurt anybody. if it came off that way that I hurt you, then that's your own insecurities, you know,
Mm-hmm.
bouncing off, you know? And it's like maybe you need to reevaluate like your own insecurities and or like at least just like if I ever do anything wrong, I want somebody to be like, "Hey Sophie, can we talk? I felt like this and this with you and this is why and blah blah." Like I will definitely listen and like uh I will know when I'm wrong, you know? Like I
Yeah,
will like listen to somebody if they feel like I've done them wrong.
I would say a lot of that because I always say honestly the exact same thing to people. Tell me. And people are, I don't know if they're afraid of like the possible conflict or what. People
Me too. I
won't.
always think that too. Like I don't understand like
Like,
what? Like
yeah,
I'm
like,
not a scary person. Like I
yeah,
try not to be, you know, like I hope I'm not. I don't want to scare anybody, you know.
yeah. Well, I don't even think you could probably be like the nicest person. And I don't know. I think that's just something that's sort of
Yeah,
like
I
an
mean,
affliction.
you never know like what you say and how it's going to affect somebody until they like speak up.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost an affliction of our generation. It's sort of, I don't want to, bring you down
And
like
like a lot of
that.
people don't like confrontation and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, but you know what? If you cared about me and you really wanted to be my friend or you wanted to be on good terms, you would confront, you know?
Well, it's not even that, too. If you're my friend, don't you want me to be the best meow I can be? Well,
Yeah.
how is that going to happen when you won't say, hey, listen, you took a shit in the pool. We probably shouldn't take a shit in the pool, man. It just doesn't seem good, you know? Does that
Uh-huh.
make sense?
Yeah.
I know it's probably a terrible analogy, but I think it's on point, personally.
No, I think it's on point.
Yeah, yeah. Like if I do something wrong, tell me. If instead you hold it, you just hold it to your chest. Oh man, he really angered me, so I'll just be mad at him because he angered me. Okay, cool. Well, in the future, I'm going to anger you again. I'm going to do the same thing, maybe accidentally, because you won't take, the moment, the little tiny bit of pain to go, hey, I didn't like this. It's not
Right.
a complex ordeal, but I would say, and I would say our generation is more afflicted with it. Um, Definitely. The whole I won't speak up in a restaurant that you come up and spit in my food and it's just like, oh man, that sucks. Well, here's a tip anyways. I know it's tough doing what you're doing.
Right.
I would say that's like a whole affliction.
See.
Wow. I was gonna say, we turn it around. What questions does Soph have? We've asked a lot of questions, and this is about Soph. What questions does Soph have? What
Uh,
things might we be able to answer?
wait. Who?
Other
Who answered?
You.
Any of us, yeah, anyone,
Wait,
really.
why would I have a question for myself?
No,
No,
no.
it's for
Oh,
us.
well, that would be
Oh,
interesting too.
about myself. What does that mean?
What questions does Soph have for herself? I'd love to hear that.
uh, why are you so
Hmm.
stupid, Sophie? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You're not
Um,
stupid.
I'm not stupid. I don't know what questions I would have for you guys.
None, none at all.
Um,
Well, that's good. That's good. Didn't want
uh,
you asking something like, "What's the meaning of life?" or something. Can't be answering that.
yeah, Navi, can you explain quantum physics? No, don't do that. That sounds very boring.
Sounds very boring. Oh, little.
Um, What? So who? Meowcast, I guess, was Navi's idea, but you both do it.
Hmm,
Are you
was
both?
it
Are you
my
always
idea?
in?
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trace. Like Trace, are you always in
Yeah.
as
Um,
co-host? Yeah, Oh, what?
yeah, I became, I guess, an official co-host, I guess.
Co-host and manager. She's making me
Oh,
do
manager
things.
now.
She makes me do things in a more like legit manner. Like she has people
Oh, that's good.
scheduled now. And
Good.
she was like, we should have a list of go-tos and this and that. And I was like, meow.
Build up a reserve and,
Yeah. So we're not doing this live like we used to. It won't air until Monday at what a time I haven't decided. Um,
yeah.
uh, yeah. So that's a whole thing. Um, so yeah, Trace is really pulling together. She's just sort of making me make my shit right. See, it was all curvy before. Now she said it needs to be straight,
Good.
and I don't
Because
know.
he'd be like, "Hey, let's do this now," and I'm like, okay."
Okay, she is right. I did that, and I did it today too.
Yep, he did.
I still got away with it.
That's because this is we. He said we have somebody who would be willing to do it right now, and I'm like,
Well, no wait.
okay,
I never said right now. I said we have someone that wants to do it. Coming to us. We're not asking them.
yeah. So that's all good.
Yeah. So Soph is the first. Not hey, we should. You want to do this? Where we asked. Soph asked us,
Yeah, that's
which
awesome. I
is
am
cool.
uh I'm
Trace
very
loves it
happy.
because it makes her job so much easier. What? I don't even got to schedule this
Making
person or
things
ask
easy for
them.
people.
Uh,
No, I was just like, I thought the idea was cool, and I want to assume Meow Talk has a big following, so I don't know how many
so,
members are in here.
so
It's
that was my
I would
thought
think people would
too.
be like open to it. I think
That
it's cool,
was,
and
yeah,
you get to know like a player or gamer person, whatever they are in Meow Talk. You get to know somebody a little bit. So
yeah,
that's the way I went about it. I like the idea. I was
yeah.
for it.
To give you some hard facts, there are 917 meowers. Now it's
Number
probably closer
17.
to 800 when you consider people who just like disappeared,
Yeah,
whatever. So I thought it was cool, hey, we do this. We'll do like some amount of time. We'll let them tell their story, which we did. Told your story. Now, how you feel about your story is how you feel. I can't tell you what to feel or not feel.
true.
Your
Yeah,
experiences are your experiences at the end of the day. But, you tell your story, and meows, if they want to listen, can listen. And we give you that option. We give you the platform to go
like
out,
it.
tell your story, and we give people the ability to hear the stories, to hear the true and terrifying tales that is
Oh God,
meow
yeah.
meow. What terrifying tales do you have?
Um,
Hmm, I
I
love
mean,
it.
I'm a pretty embarrassing person.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you know some things that I'm
uh,
probably not very proud of now that I think about it. But
yeah.
hey, each a
Well, I'm not
game.
saying them. I ain't saying nothing, am I? Now,
Yeah,
if you
that's
want in
good.
a
Thank you.
PM, I could remind you of things, but
No, you don't have to
because
remind me
when I
because
went to
I have
message you,
nightmares.
I found a nice mess, but I believe that was from when you were drunk.
Oh God. Yep.
I mean, all you gotta do is open up your PM with me, and you can see it. There's nothing I can do there. It is available to you.
Nope. I'm letting you have all that. I don't want to ever see it. Nope. No thanks. I
Don't
don't need to
ever want
know.
to see it.
I don't
Zoop
need to
zoop.
know.
Well, I mean, they were
Um.
all your words. Nothing, at the end of the day, I don't hold it
Yeah.
against you.
Yeah. I'm a terrible drunk.
Terrible drunk.
Yeah.
Not a great drunk, huh?
Nope.
Should we take your liquor away from you?
Yep. Just take it away. Or you know what, even better, just
Drink
take
it.
me a glass of like something that looks like alcohol and just be like, "Oh,
The
Sophie, here you go.
Kennedy.
Here's another drink." And then I'll just be like, "Awesome, man. Thank you." And then it's like, "Okay, I don't have to worry about being drunk Sophie."
Well, but you gotta know. You can't know that we're doing that, can you?
Yeah, I can't know.
You can't
Like,
know.
like, okay, so you give me like 1, 2 drinks that are real alcohol, and then right when I'm tipsy, you just switch it out, and I'll like never know, and it's like, okay, there we go. Sophie's just good. She's vibing.
But I like
And then
aggressive
that's
drunk
how you want
Sophie.
Sophie. That's how you want Sophie. You don't want Sophie drunk off her ass.
But I like aggressive drunk Sophie. It's fun.
Oh God, yeah. Everybody says they do. And
Yeah,
then I wake up and then it's reality. And then I'm just like, oh
yeah.
shit, I did that.
Then you
Well,
wake up
YOLO.
and you go, "Oh God, I'm a predator."
Exactly. Or yeah. Oh man.
Oh man.
Good
Oh,
times.
oh man,
Bad times.
indeed. I still think you should give it a look. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Come
It's not
on.
happening.
Come
It's
on.
not happening. Maybe someday. I'll let you
Someday.
know.
Someday.
Nope, not someday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday in your DMs.
No.
Come on, just give it
I
a
don't.
minute.
What are
Just
you doing?
look at
Don't
that.
torture her.
I'm
I
not
feel
Coming
tortured.
this
tortured.
Sunday.
I feel tortured.
Hey, Abby, didn't know you came in. Sorry, I would have said hello to you.
Yeah,
I
I
sorry.
snuck in. I'm sorry. Are
You're
y'all
welcome.
y'all are in
we're
the middle of something? I'll dip.
no wait,
No, you're
wait.
good.
Ask Sophia a question.
I say more the merrier.
Give us a good question.
I'm gonna have like so many meows in this. Like just asking me a question.
You
Do you
use
know why manholes are round?
Like manholes, like is in
The manhole
Yes.
the
covers.
ones
Yeah, like
that
the manhole
grip
covers
up
and around.
your.
What is your theory onto why they are round?
Wait, like manholes
manhole
as
cover
in
like in the
Like the
road.
covers
like the road?
into
Yeah.
like on the ones in the ground that workers go in.
Oh yeah, but they're never really round. They're actually like they have these like giant plates and they're like rectangles, so it's actually a lie.
I'm so proud that you know that.
I pay attention. Driving sucks.
I have rectangles and round ones.
Dude, I've never seen a round one. And I'm like, what's
Ours
the
are
whole
round
point of a
here.
manhole if you're gonna make it rectangle or square or
Like
you know?
they're mostly like circular, but they have a bit. They're like
Like no, they're circular like
cylindrical,
in
but
the
with a little bit
ground.
of.
The ones here in Texas, they are all
They're
the
circular, but
same.
with a slight
Yeah.
corner cut off. At least the ones I worked with.
So why? Why are they
But yeah,
different?
yeah. What's the reason? What's the
Uh
give us the reason?
I know
You've
the reason.
explained that they're square, but give us your theory.
I
okay.
know.
It it's I don't that just I am like not a construction person,
It
so
doesn't
I'm
have to
just
be a
like,
construction theory. It can be any type of theory. It could be so
Yeah.
that Ninja Turtles could fit in. It could be anything.
oh, I like that. Uh, what
Is
was the
is that what you're
the
going
evil
with?
guy that they were trying to get away from?
You're,
Shredder.
you're
Shredder, yeah.
you're
That's
going.
the best like evil person name, like Shredder.
So
He's gonna shred you.
you're
But
going
okay, back to
with
your question.
Ninja
Sorry.
Turtle.
Um, manholes. Like why can it be like a woman hole, but it's manhole, man in hole? That's the way. I just think they probably heard like a terrible like 80s song, and it's just like we're gonna call this a manhole, and I don't know, like I from what I'm seeing, like a dude in a hole and you can't get out. So I'm just like thinking like, why would anybody want to make it a manhole? Like I just feel like you're gonna be trapped forever.
So you support men being trapped in hulls. All right.
Yeah, traps. I believe in traps. Traps are real. Stay away, kids.
Are you a trap?
Yep, always.
Nice.
I'm in an inception.
And selfish one?
In so yeah, I can't say that. I
And
don't have a good name for that.
self-sheption?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
wait,
God.
That was a terrible question.
you never gave us your theory. You're
Yeah,
just
that's a
It
like
terrible
had something to
question.
80s.
do with men being trapped in holes. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a terrible
My
question.
question was not
Like,
terrible. I find that a little offensive.
I'm sorry, but I just
Maybe your answer was terrible.
terrible answer. I gave the worst.
All right,
Um,
terrible question, terrible answer. All right, we'll move on. I'll give it back to the original host.
wow.
Nope, you have
I'm
to
sorry.
provide the answer now. It's just, come on, be fair.
I ruined the Meowcast.
Oh, don't worry. I'm
Like
always
the
busy doing that.
question just seems so broad. I need something like a little more specific.
What
And
is your reason? What is your primary theory on why round manhole covers are round? I think that is quite the detailed question.
Okay.
For any reason whatsoever.
This is just my brain is just like exploding. Like I'm like SpongeBob inside my head, and it's just all fire.
All
And
fire.
Why does
yeah,
SpongeBob have so many holes?
he's a sponge,
Why do sponges have so many holes?
so they can release the water that builds up. I don't know.
But if SpongeBob's living underwater and a sponge with all those holes to release water under the sea, then why isn't he always a massive blob of tension?
The holes are for. They could
But if
pass
he's
through
releasing
'em.
water and he's in water, where's the water going?
I feel like I'm failing school all over again. Now, see, this is terrifying. I feel
Yeah,
like
you came in a little aggressive. I apologize.
yeah, I
I
feel
can't
like
even. I
you're
can't
like a
even.
mad teacher and you're just
I
yelling
can't.
at me.
He is a teacher, and I can
I am
understand
a teacher, actually.
Oh
exactly what
God,
he's
even
trying to
worse.
say. I have zero. He's just like he goes to
Okay,
SpongeBob.
manholes. Why are manholes a
Yeah, why
hole?
are manholes holes?
How about how about they're round to
Okay.
cover SpongeBob's holes as well?
Wait. I got this.
Let's connect those thoughts, because you said you were feeling like SpongeBob in your feelings of discombobulation when trying to come up with an answer about the manhole question, right?
Oh, so
Right?
you know what? I bet you. Let's think of this in the sense of like geometry. Okay,
Okay,
so manhole covers are round
gotcha.
because round things are easier to turn,
Exactly.
right?
Keep going.
And I guess they're rotated the wrong way so that the cover doesn't fall also into the hole. And I guess
You're
that's
yeah,
also
she's getting it.
you're
what
getting
the
it. You're getting it.
heck? There's no corners, nothing to bump around, and I bet if it just fits nicer.
Yeah.
I feel
Keep
like this.
talking.
I'm getting somewhere.
You're almost
Maybe.
there. You're almost at the end of the road trip. You're pulling into the 7-Eleven parking lot. You just gotta fit into the space. Then you can get the slushy.
I guess also maybe the circumference it doesn't weigh so much either since it's a circle. I don't know if that has to do anything. I guess that's more material.
10 out of 10.
So
10 out
yeah,
of
and
10.
they're also the cover is wider than the hole, so
There you go.
it's like also it's like a peanut butter jar, the lid. It screws in perfectly. You don't have to worry about it slipping and falling off because it's made perfectly round. Lots of
What kind of
screwing
peanut butter do
involved.
you like?
I like the crunchy kind. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, you're my kind of girl.
You're welcome.
Crunchy is where it's at. Wow. You
Basic peanut butter
really,
is just basic.
you really livened that up, Epi.
Thank you.
Um, that was
I'm just happy
I.
I passed.
I'm just happy I passed. Oh man. So we're nearing the end here.
Wow, this is actually timed.
No, it's not timed.
Oh, okay.
I give people that time
You're
frame.
like,
I'll go as long as someone's willing.
yeah. I think a good time frame's good because I don't know. I mean,
Well, the
I
thing
don't know who
is,
all actually listens to these, and I don't
well,
want to like.
and
Oh, you know, I
people,
did say I was gonna bore you guys to death. I did say that, so I
well, you
already put
haven't
that out
bored us to
there.
death yet, but I do
That's
have one really important request.
okay.
I don't think Soph has ever meowed. You're on the Meowcast. You said meow, but we have gotten no meow. That's right. Clear the throat. Give us a good meow.
I don't know.
You gotta do it.
You have to.
I
What?
Meow.
meowed.
Wait, did you not hear that?
No.
No.
Oh shit! I guess I didn't go green. Now that I see that, I swear, man, I just meowed like perfectly, and you didn't even get it. Damn it!
Oh, you
Uh-huh.
gotta do it again.
Sure, sure.
Ah, it was such a goofy ass voice.
No, you don't. It's great.
Meow.
Meow.
Cats are so like when they meow, they're like
Meow.
so yeah, it's like so intense. Like it's like screaming, and I don't want to scream. I'm not intense.
What are you doing
What
to
kind of
these
cat do you have that's
cats?
always screaming?
Dude, okay, have you ever seen like cats just like outside and they're like wanting to come in and they're just like, I'm not gonna do it because it just sounds ferocious. They're just like,
All my cats
I
are
just wanted
indoor
to do a
cats.
cute meow, you know? Like,
Well, cats
Well,
do
do it
cute
so we can
meows.
hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just,
Give us a
I
cute
didn't
meow.
hear it.
Cute
oh
You
my
still
meow.
hear
god,
it.
you
Come
guys,
on.
if
I did.
I
I
swear, if
really.
I watch this and I hear the first time I did it and then I hear the second time I did it, I'm like coming for all of you.
Oh
But
no.
why? It's just.
Oh
It's
no.
just a meow.
It's just a meow.
Just a meow.
Just a meow.
This is the Meowcast after all.
Yeah, the Meowcast.
I don't know.
Why is
I don't know. I
everything
don't
in
think
synchronicity?
I think
I'll
my
give you another one,
being
so
is a dog. Like
give us a
I don't
bark.
see myself as a cat.
Yeah, give us a
Woof
bork.
woof. Bork.
Oh,
Bork?
Bork.
No. No, I'm
Bork.
just kidding.
What's wrong, man? Your cat's aggressive. Your dog's saying Bork. What's going on in
I
that
don't know how to be an animal.
house?
I'm sorry. I'd be a terrible furry.
Ooh. Well, luckily, we don't approve of furries.
Good. I'd be a terrible one. They would kick me out.
I
They'd be
think
like, "You're a
I don't.
disgrace."
I don't think they're in a position to kick people out.
Yeah,
Just,
I don't.
I
That's
feel
Isn't
like
like
they can't.
making animal sounds part of it?
I don't.
I
Oh,
think
Don't
some of
ever
them do.
I don't.
don't ever have me voice as an animal, because I will surely disappoint.
I.
Can you do other voices that like aren't animals?
I don't make voices. I
But
don't
you're
do
making a
that.
voice right now. You
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
are a
my voice.
voice. You're a voice, but you're a voice right now, though.
This is.
You're
I'm
confusing
just saying,
her.
like, I'm not gonna like. I don't know. I feel like that's very kiddish. Yeah, to
Wait,
make
did you
sounds,
say
random sounds. I don't want
kiddish?
to do that.
Did you say
Yeah.
kiddish? Why are you so worried
like
about
childish. Like,
some
is
sort
it
of
childish
weird?
to make voices?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you like worried about some sort of faux maturity? I
I
mean,
guess I don't know.
I would say that's a good point of
You'd have to
like,
give me an example of like what you want me to do. That's just
I'm just,
I don't know. Like every
I'm
time I
just
meow, it
General.
doesn't pull through. I just wanted to
meow,
be like meow,
meow,
Meow.
meow.
meow. See, you're coming through. Came through a bunch.
Nice.
Oh,
I don't want to wake my roommate up, but like the ferocious cats are like meow, like
I get what
terrible,
you're
just
talking about.
like louder. Oh, it's just
Yeah, they
it's
get
like
all pissed
okay,
off.
yeah, and it's like
you just gotta slap them a little. Give 'em a little cat slap.
this makes me think of when my little brother and I went to Iowa to visit my grandpa, who is rest in peace now, rip. But he owned a farm and stuff, and
A cat
he had
farm?
like farm cats, and one of the farm cats actually gave me ringworm, so that was nice. Thank you, kitty, whoever did that. It was this really sweet black and white tabby
And it gave
cat.
you
I don't even know.
ringworm. What did you
Yeah,
do
it
to
was
the
nice.
cat?
I didn't do anything. I just wanted to love it. And then it's like, here, take my love and ringworm. I'm like, thanks. It was actually pretty cool. I've never had ringworm before, and I was just like really cool. Like, I was just like, this is cool. Like, I have a parasite in me. Like, I never thought I would live to see the day that I would have that. So that was cool. I experienced it. But back to my story. But my little brother, I think he was like cute and young and not an asshole like he is now. But
Growing
he
up
picked
does
up a
that.
cat and he threw it into the watering tin thing for the horses.
Sounds
And
like he was an asshole.
I'm telling you, that cat didn't touch the water. It like bounced off the water, but without even moving the water. I can't explain it, but cats are crazy. I love it.
Yeah,
They
they
can
are.
defy gravity. But yeah, but speaking of, that's he like was pissed that this cat was like meowing loud, and he just picked it up and threw it, trying to like throw it in the water, which I was like, what the hell? Don't do that. And then sure enough, the cat didn't even get water on it. And then like 2 minutes later, it just comes back to us meowing, and I was like petting it, and yeah, I was like, sorry that you experienced that. Go on
Little
your day, little
meow.
guy. Go back to meowing. But I wanted these gray cats that stayed away. I guess feral cats. But they looked
Yeah.
like Russian blues, and I really wanted one. I was like, I'm Russian and I need a Russian blue cat. Like, it's only fitting. But those cats would not come near me. They gave me the stink eye. They're like, bitch,
Feral
do not
cats
come
do
near me.
not get near people. They don't like people.
Nope. Oh, I know. It was like a little family. It was like the dad gray cat, the mom gray cat, and then like this little teen kitten thing. I don't know. I was just like, I want one of you, but I can't have you. It was cute.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure they could have ended my life.
So, what
Oh my.
what drew you to the meows? Oh, did you read that?
Yeah.
What drew you to
God,
the meows?
I had no
Yeah,
idea I did that.
yeah. Well, you've
Wow.
done that a couple times to me. Hey, it's flattering. It's flattering
I
as a
well,
person who, you know, is obscenely unattractive. It's very flattering. So,
oh man. What was your question? What'd you say?
I said,
What brought me
what?
here?
Yeah, what drew you to the
I told the
meows?
story of how I joined Meow Talk, and it was actually nothing eventful. Like it was when that one dude was, what was his name? Oh, army
Well,
guy.
it wasn't eventful then, I guess, huh? Army guy.
No, like I'm saying, like if I met like you first on RuneScape or something, you know, or somebody that's been in Meow Talk as long as when I joined, you know, it was what was that guy's name? Something. I don't remember his name, but his game name was like oh my goodness, this is gonna bother me. He was in the Snap for a bit. He was like an army dude, like
Bruno?
ranger or something.
Bruno?
Yeah,
Bruno
Bruno.
never got to
Yeah.
Ranger. Bruno failed out of Ranger school, sadly. Like, he was
Oh, I
heartbroken.
believe that. It didn't seem
Oh,
like he was taking it seriously.
no, he wasn't. And now he trades
Yeah.
stocks and his tour's almost up. Yeah, I remember Bruno.
Yeah, that's who was like, he just like randomly came up to me and was like, join me, I'll talk. I was like, okay, I've never joined a CC before, so why not?
Yeah.
And that's how it came to be.
And
And
he's
that was when
still,
I was I'll ruin your life. So
I'll ruin your life.
yeah, that was my name before
In between
Tickle Booty.
the scary messages there, huh? You want to read any of those?
No, not gonna. Nope. Don't. And you better not either. I
Well,
swear.
I read them
I don't know
earlier.
what I'll swear, but I'll just feel
What do
really
you?
upset.
Oh, I won't do it.
I never mind. I don't want to know. It's all good.
You don't want to know.
Let's just say,
I'm a big fat idiot.
as you know, as you know, I prefer aggressive women, and it was highly aggressive.
Okay. I do know you have a type. Yes.
Super aggressive because I
Yeah.
can't be asked. And they are super aggressive drunk messages. Is that a good enough amount I can give Sophie?
Yep.
That doesn't leave a whole lot
Scandalous.
to my imagination, or it makes it
Oh
even
gosh.
worse.
Okay.
So,
Well,
at that note, I won't even. Nope. Don't. You don't have to say another word.
I'm
I
not saying
prefer
anything.
that part be left left right where it is.
Remember why I was so excessive?
I don't know.
God, I questioned myself.
Why you were so
My drunk
excessive?
self.
Oh, because you were drunk. That's why I say, what did I say earlier? I said something earlier, right? I've said a
I don't.
few
You probably
things.
said a lot. I hope you would at some Meowcast.
Well,
I
but
hope
the
you'd be
Meowcast
talking.
isn't about me. It's about me just,
Well, I'd hope there'd be words being talked
well,
Lots of talk.
or meowed.
I should meow the least amount of words, though. Someone should
But
go through and count how many. Make sure I'm on par. But
just
what
say drunk Sophie
is?
is very in your face, like
Tell us how you really feel. Like that kind of person like will tell you how she really feels.
Oh, definitely. Well, I don't know. I doubt that was a real feel,
I guess
but
I'm really feeling myself when I'm drunk.
oh
At
yeah,
that
Pun
particular
intended.
moment.
Um
Whoa.
I would have to agree though that you're
Wow.
definitely really feeling yourself when you're drunk.
Whoa.
Ugh. There, that's as much detail as I can say. There we go. I think that there you go. You're welcome.
With a level of aggression
And
not
then
seen in
again, just
years.
remember I'm an idiot.
Oh no, you're not. Listen. These guys say it a lot. Horny people have no rights, and when you're drunk, you're generally gonna be horny too. No
Are
one's.
you sitting there banging doors open and closed?
Yeah, I'm fixing them,
I'm
but
like, no, I was like, God, is there villagers in here or something?
no, we should add some. Holy shit. After we fix the areas around it, definitely.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix like windows,
It's such a
doors.
menial task. Um,
I
so
mean,
anyways, uh, though, any questions? So come on, can't think of
Questions about
just I don't know,
I don't know what to question you guys about.
life, the meaning of the universe. Which meow cats are the best?
The
They all
windows are
are.
square.
Yeah, I can't do any more brain teasers. That really hurt my brain. And I don't give a shit about manholes. To
And
be
now you
frank.
know a lot about them. How do you feel about that? So much.
And I hope I don't fall into one.
Well, you can't.
I could if it's open.
Why would it? Are you walking around not looking down?
Well, I'm always looking down, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh man, put your eyes on the horizon. It might change your view on things a little bit.
Keep on the sunny side, always
I don't want to
on the
be blinded
sunny
by the
side.
light.
Blinded by the lights. You
Or
only
I
feel
can
us
do
on the
sunglasses.
some every
weekend.
once in a while.
We were like going off lyrics there. That was funny.
Are you saying when you feel me but
I
don't
guess I
touch
can
me?
ask you a question that you already asked me. Like, so Navi and Trace and
Epi.
Epo
Just call him
Epilep
Epi.
Just call me Epi.
Call him
epileptic.
epileptic.
Epi.
I like the epileptic.
Don't show
Thank
him
you.
flashy videos.
Yeah, preferably not.
Yeah. He is truly an epileptic, so you don't want to do that to him.
And dummy thick, the clap of my ass cheeks can be heard from around the block.
I approve.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite meow?
Who is that question towards?
All three of you.
I
Who
can't.
wants to
Silence.
answer first?
I can't answer that. Maybe
I bet
Trace and
Navi is
Try.
Trace.
Trace and Try. Well, they do all my work for me. I can't.
I'd say Dry is great. So
You know, everyone says Try is great. We and him had a chat about that.
yeah, he's just
My favorite's Bongo.
Bongo.
Spent a lot of time with Bongo recently.
Yeah, Bongo's probably up there too.
Yeah, Bongo.
Yeah, I
Bongo was
don't really
my
know a lot of
first
people.
real friend in the
Since I don't
chat,
really.
and he's, he is such a great person for the community.
Mhm. That's good.
So
I don't play enough to get to know
Well,
people.
wait, I gotta preface some of this. I love all my meow cats. Also, I didn't even make Trace's list.
I've only said one person, thank you very much.
Navi,
Yeah.
even though I thought you hated me for some reason, I
You
really
know,
like you too.
everyone says that, dude. Everyone says. I
I
thought
know.
you hated
I
me.
can see why.
Why? What?
Huh?
Why can you see why?
I don't know, like an authority-ish type figure, I guess. And then like during one of our first conversations, I think I was in trouble for something or under investigation for something.
Everyone always says they're under investigation
Ooh.
too. I'm not a detective.
Detective
Sorry.
Ned on the case.
I just ask questions. That's it.
Questions scare me. Even though I'm a teacher.
What do you teach?
Not much anymore in the future.
Yeah.
After they find out that questions
Yeah,
scare
not
him.
much after they watch the fucking Meowcast.
But he teaches disabled children.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
a special
he
needs
did.
teacher.
He did a whole
Aw, I love
Meowcast
that.
on it.
Yeah, I watched the previous Meowcast. I encourage people to
I know.
subscribe and watch for
I
more.
only watched it up until like the movie theater part. I think is the one that you're in.
Oh my god, you've probably watched
that-
more than most people have. Yeah, he
Wait.
told a story about a movie theater. Yeah, you were on
Yeah.
point.
I did?
You've answered the question. Yeah, you told the story about your boss and everything,
Oh yeah, I did.
and how you said, and you made fun of his
I still need
hair.
to listen to everybody else's. I need to get time to do
I
it.
told this. Yeah.
Well,
I
no
could go on
rush.
for hours about that place. But yeah, I taught junior high, and now I teach special needs for pre-K and kindergarten. But that's the last
Friend's
Meowcast. This
mom
is your
does that.
Meowcast,
Yeah.
not mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
What
all
do
good.
you do?
It's all good.
I'll watch the.
Oh God, I'm a pathetic loser of life.
No, you're not.
You're
No,
not. You got a
I
college
just
girl
finished
job.
school and I work at Target.
Oh, you work at. No, you
And
don't work at Target. You work at Target.
Target, yeah. Well, no, mine doesn't even deserve to be Target. Mine should just be Target Bougie, because I live in the city and
The
yeah.
bougie city.
Yeah, it's the bougie Target. It's awful. We don't even have music. It's literally just dead silence in there.
Oh my god, that is awful.
That's spooky.
It is creepy. It's weird. Like I don't notice it anymore, but like everybody is just like, why is there no music in here? And I'm just like, I don't know.
You're like, respect the peaceful silence,
Respect
Karen.
the silence.
Actually, I don't think I've ever been in a Target that had music.
No. Ty, no.
No.
Oh.
Just about every I think every Target I've been in had music. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't remember.
Well, mine's
When I
But
isn't bougie. It's the opposite. So they can't afford music.
I do the fulfillment side of it, so
oh
nothing
like
exciting. I'm always walking. I do like
stop
20,000
fulfilling
steps
internet
a day.
orders.
Yeah, that kind of stuff,
I
and
did that
directing it and
for
all that,
Yeah,
I did
she
that for Academy
finds
making sure
Sports.
nobody goes in the red.
she
Ugh.
finds some really interesting things. One
Oh
day,
yeah, so that's
yeah.
why I said it's bougie, Navi. Of all the things I find.
Well, what
Yeah, it's
was
like
the
people are
one?
talking to themselves at Target,
Well,
leaving little
no.
messages,
Well, that no,
memos.
I'm talking about the stuff you find and put in orders. What was the one? Chocolates and a vibrator.
Oh yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
they sell vibrators at Target.
Dude, they do
yeah.
it at Walmart too now. I was shocked at both.
When did that
They're
happen?
not as creative as like what you can get on like Amazon. They're
Well,
like pretty
yeah.
basic, but
Yeah,
What section are they in?
they're
family
in the
planning, probably.
condoms section. The
The con.
section they're in, I can tell you the aisle. It's A21,
Okay.
and they're with eye drops. I don't know why they are,
Why?
but at my Target, they're with the eye drops.
I
Like,
think
is that the way the
a
is
better
that the way the
question,
planogram has it set?
Yeah,
a
That's
better,
dope.
a better question would be, why are the eye drops and vibrators next to each other? Is it so
Who's
your
using
I would
eyes?
eye
love
drops
to
as a
like.
lubricant?
I would
I
love to
think
like
is it
ask
is
that
it
question to the
is it
right
like
person.
you're fucking yourself so much and you're crying about how lonely you are and you need the fucking eye drops?
No, it's have you ever
Clear eye,
seen some never
clear
mind.
eyes and vibrators. Someone's got a good night planned ahead of them.
Like how thick are those like marital
Your
aids
your
for
eye
you
veins are
to
just
like
popping.
yeah, to the point where your mascara is all runny and shit and you're tearing up.
It's for the OnlyFans, bro.
Oh my
Yeah, yeah,
They're
it's
gosh.
probably
not
for the
thick
OnlyFans.
ones. They're like a really basic, like Bad Rabbit type deal.
Oh, gotcha.
They're like super basic. Like it's like a little hook that vibrates. I think. I don't even know if it vibrates. I assume it vibrates, but it looks like they look like a little hook. They're made by like Trojan or something. Trojan's
Oh,
like
gotcha.
Trojan's like people aren't fucking enough, but they're fucking themselves.
I remember I bought condoms once. The only time I ever bought condoms, I was at Target, and the fucking cashier looked at me like I was a piece of shit, and like she wrapped them up in the bag and handed. She was like, tossed them at me. She's like, "Here you are, you fucking degenerate."
Dude, I had
I was
that
like
at
19.
oh my
She
god.
looked at me like it was a sweet little old lady. She was the only cashier.
That's the
She had like the
worst.
little space buns and like these glasses, curly like silver hair. She was like, "Hello, dear. How can I-" like
You
stop mid sentence?
see
Piece of shit.
that's the worst thing that can happen to like a kid. Like I told the story at work. I was at a Family Dollar
Oh
store
hell yeah.
and I got some, and I also got some candy, and I grabbed some more candy from next to the register and threw it in there, some Butterfingers and shit. She's like, I love those. I go, yeah, I got a lot of bad decisions in that bag. And she goes, well, she goes, sir, you got condoms in there though. So you can't be making that many bad decisions. And I'm like, I can't necessitate how much I don't want that to happen when I go to buy this. I don't, what level
You don't
of
want a conversation about your condoms with the cashier while you're checking out.
No, absolutely not. So I'm telling the story at work, and I had to wait for the 18-year-old we got to move away. I was like, guys, I was buying some adult protective equipment. And they're like, you can just say condoms. I'm like, whatever. And I told him the story. I go, I had to wait for the kid to go, though, as that might be a damning experience for him. He might never buy them, and for God's sakes, that fucker needs to use them.
It's even worse when you're the cashier. And like, thank God I didn't work at a place that sold condoms. But like, when people start telling you like random shit,
Oh my God.
like this
Um,
guy was just like buying like uh waders to like go fishing or some shit, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going out to the lease. My bitch ex-wife's coming around with the kids, picking them up." And I was like,
yeah,
"Dude, I don't care.
yeah. I got
It's
800 other people to.
$49.95 cash or
Yeah,
card."
yeah. I think I made fun of some kids once. They were getting some, and this is when I worked at a automotive place that was connected to a store. We won't say names. Um, and I started making jokes about the size of them and shit. I don't remember. Looking back, I'm like, man, that was really shitty. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm
Hope that
like,
goes
I
away.
can't. And now I'm just like, I can't tell a story like that because then this youngster won't buy them himself because he'll be scared, and he should probably use them. Just how the times change.
Yeah. It's like,
Sorry,
man, that
Soph.
guy at work. Yeah.
Sorry,
Taking
Soph.
over another.
We just took over to tell stories about condoms.
Oh, I
If
don't think my
Soph
name's
was,
Condom.
if Soph was drunk though, this would be the right talk, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Oh
So
no.
I hope you've enjoyed your time talking to us crazy people. I know
Yeah,
it's been exciting to get to know you. You remind me a lot of Crystal.
Crystal is, but
Crystal is my daughter. My
oh, sorry.
my right hand person.
Person.
I'm sorry, Crystal.
Right hand, not a man.
Yeah.
Well, feel
So
honored to be like your. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Whatever.
she's a good egg.
You all right there? You all right? You, you need some water?
Who?
You.
Why do I need water?
Do
You're
we have
like,
a server hydration bot?
yeah. Well, because you were like, like you sound like you're about to puke for a second. Like, you all right?
Oh no, I don't even. I don't know.
Have we
I
like?
didn't mean to. I didn't mean to make that sound. I'm sorry.
There's too many windows in this place.
Yeah.
How about walls?
There's a
To
lot
the
of walls too.
window, to the wall.
Okay. Okay. Um.
You
So
got
I.
jokes.
So
But
now.
yeah, I enjoyed this. Other than literally being talked over by condoms.
I'm
Rude.
sorry.
Better exit that out.
No, I was gonna say you're at 152. You now have the longest one we've done. Because we
Oh
usually do
wow.
like an hour. You make it another
Mhm.
8 minutes, you'll have 2 whole hours.
Well, I mean, you didn't even do 20 questions, so.
Wow, that's on Trace. I
Yikes.
defer that back to
That's
Trace.
because we have had so many other questions. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
she didn't
Totally
need her
fair.
icebreaker list.
I
Well, let's
know.
run through them. Let's do them. 8 minutes. Let's
No.
do them. Let's do them. You got
8 minutes, 8
Okay.
21.
questions. Go.
Okay,
8
you
minutes.
have to minimalistic answers, okay?
Lightning
Okay.
round.
Lightning round.
Somebody else can throw out questions too, guys.
What's your
How
favorite color?
about
We
Already
already
hit
did
it.
that. Skip.
Skip.
did food, color, drink, alcoholic beverage, favorite?
Hard cider.
Next one.
You too, Mr. Navi.
When you were little, what did you want to be when you grow up?
A veterinarian.
Why didn't you? Minimalistic answer.
I grew up and I started loving art and I liked graphic design.
Okay.
When will we get a meow logo?
Give me like a week.
2 years?
I said a week.
5 years?
Okay, 5 years, but I'll probably be dead.
Oh, you won't be dead.
Oh, that answered my next question.
If you could do one thing right now outside of your house, what would you do?
Go to a concert.
Which one?
Oh God. I was supposed to see this band that I grew up on, Armor for Sleep. I'd want to go see them.
Okay.
Emo band.
What's your
Emo
5
band.
year? What's your plan for the next 5 years?
The same plan that I had last 5 years.
Oh God,
Get a good job and
how are you
get
gonna
my
do
own
it?
place. Because right now I'm with a roommate.
How are you gonna do it?
Well, first I need to fix my portfolio, and then I can start applying to places.
Okay,
So
okay.
I gotta start small before I can get big.
And when are you gonna fix the portfolio?
There's a pill for that.
Results
got 'em.
guaranteed in 1 week,
Um,
or we charge your credit card again.
I plan on doing that soon. I mean, when I have time to do it.
How will you
Plan to
make time?
distract myself. Oh man, these are not the 20 questions I was expecting.
I know they got hard.
These
This
are
is the
like
hard
boring
round.
parent questions.
No, not really. This is the hard round. This is the introspective.
Okay, I'll give you an easy one. Favorite TV show?
Dexter.
Favorite movie?
Drive.
Why?
Real human being and a real hero.
List all
I
the
love that.
pets you've had and their names.
What?
List all
Every
the
pet you've had and their name. Go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Cat named Sadie. Dog named Bongo. Another dog named Jake. Another cat named Tucker. Another cat
I had a
named
cat named Tucker.
Spaz.
All
I
the
can't
farm
remember
cats.
some of these other dogs that I've had. My two dogs that when I came here to this country back in '98, Sadie and Maxie, or not, no, Maxie and not Sadie. What the hell? That's my cat.
Well, you say when you came
Maxie
here.
and what?
You say
What
when you
country are you
came,
from?
Belarus.
and
How is Belarus?
Probably terrible.
were you
Still communist.
adopted or
Yes, adopted.
adopted? Oof.
Pretty sure I told you that, Nevi.
Oh yeah, but that's for the Meowcast.
Oh yes.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just met you.
That's why it's for the. That's why it's for the Meowcast.
I'm a full-blooded communist.
You fled communism. So what's your
Yep.
opinion on communism?
Hell yeah, brother.
Really? After fleeing it?
You
yeah.
are such a little brat child, Ty.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I have a cat that is being literally
The
in my
cat
face.
that's a brat.
How can you flee something and be all about it?
My roots? I don't fucking know. Hell yeah, brother. That's all I can say.
Well, trust me, they fled it for a reason. Okay.
Pretty sure it's a little different now. But
How
probably
many
not going
questions?
back.
I know that was more than 8, but what are we at? How many questions has that been?
I don't know. We got 3 more minutes.
Okay.
If you could travel to any country in the world, where would it be and why?
God, probably Iceland. Because
Why?
I want to see narwhal.
Narwhal?
Yeah.
Do you identify as a narwhal?
Yeah. They're just so
Does
cute.
that have
I love
anything to
whales.
do with the old song by Mr. Weeble, Narwhals?
No, has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I love just the area. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call that. Man, I just took off. I am so good at this. I just took off the copyright symbol thing, whatever, off this like picture, and I just banned it. Tell me I'm not good at graphic design shit. Tell me again. Sorry.
That sounds like good at plagiarism.
Well, all art is just hiding who you stole it from, so we're good there.
Essentially.
Can be
Essentially.
original. But,
Nothing
yeah,
new under the
essentially.
sun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I want to travel to a lot of places. Alaska.
Alaska.
I just really want to go on a boat and see whales.
Why
What's
is it
the most
everywhere you
interesting
want to
thing you've
go is
ever
cold?
been?
Where the most I've only gone out of the country once, and it was to Jamaica, and I was like 4.
Why is it
No.
everywhere you
That's
want to
not what I
go is
said.
cold?
What?
That's where she's from.
Wait, what?
To match her icy heart.
No. Okay, so my
Yes.
question is, what's the most interesting place you've been? It doesn't have to be out of this country.
Oh, I thought Portland was interesting.
Okay. That's
I
cool.
liked it.
That's great. Great
I
answer.
like the
So we're
little ski
we're
town
ooh
I went to that I got kind of stuck
dun
to.
dun dun.
Yeah, this guy was like, I was like looking for this certain lake. It's like called Mirror Lake or something like that. And he was like, "Oh yeah, 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 I know where that is." This Uber guy, and then he took me to a ski town, and I was just like, "Okay, thanks, Uber guy."
My destination.
So really quick, we talked about Bongo earlier, and then we talked about your cat named Bongo. So I'd say the code word for this
Dog.
one, dog.
Sorry.
Sorry, dog. The code word for this one will be Bongo. Let me
There we
know,
go.
people, and you can claim your prize. So
Thanks.
I know we're leaving on what sounds like an awesome ski story or terrible, terrible experience. So what happened there?
What?
What
That's your
happened?
last
Oh,
story. Last story for the day.
oh.
Tell us about your Uber experience to the ski
Yeah, so
resort.
I wanted to go to this Mirror Lake to take some because I'm like an amateur photographer. And I was like all psyched out about it. And he took me to the ski town and we ended up just going up the ski mountain. And it was really awesome and cool, but like not where we wanted it to be. My friend and I that went. And we kind of just looked at all the cool little they had like all these like really cool like I guess they're like B&Bs, but they were all like triangle shaped. So like each one was like different patterns, different colors and stuff, but they were all like triangle. They looked like little tents, but they're like little homes. So that was cool. And yeah, we stayed up there basically till it got dark and then we waited for an hour for a taxi to come and get us. And yeah,
Oh,
so that was
so
fun.
that sounds like an awful visit.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
All
we
cause
made the best of
Uber.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that guy.
fuck 'em
Yeah.
indeed.
Fuck guy.
Fuck that guy.
Freaking lying ass motherfucker.
Okay,
All
Sorry.
right.
Language.
so we're at the
Okay.
longest one. So I think we should sound off, guys.
Meow.
All right, dropping the mic. Meow.
Meow meow meow.